sanctuary in the indoor care facility, watching these guys go after their breakfast, which is absolutely awesome. And let me introduce to you Becky Stride.
Hi.
Recent recipient of the pacemaker.
Yes.
God love you. Look at this. Oh, you went in for hand surgery.
I did. I thought it was going to be like Candy Camera. They were trying to upsell me, but apparently I needed it. My electrical unit in my heart wasn't working, so instead of hand surgery, heart surgery.
You got a pacemaker. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And her compatriot, this is Greg. How you doing, Greg Stride?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good to see you. And we've had some issues of our own, Greg, with a traumatic brain injury from a car accident last year.
Yes, that is correct.
Dear God. So, and in spite of all of it, you guys continue to care for the little creatures of the forest. And this little guy whose back end doesn't seem to be working too well.
Annie. This is Annie. Annie was rescued in January of 2021 from Marion County, and we actually thought she had been run over by a car, but when we took her to the vet, we found out she was actually pregnant with twins.
Oh, no.
And she was suffering from pregnancy toxemia, which is low blood sugar, and listeria, which is her owner gave her moldy hay.
Oh my God.
So instead of it being an accident, it was owner neglect.
Right.
And
Lord.
so we actually, she was not on any feet at all. She's gone through 5 months of underwater treadmill therapy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just like Brady.
Yeah. Which kind of helped her, and she, we're trying to raise money for braces because I mean she's doing pretty good. Those legs just get really tired.
Yeah.
Look at that darling.
But
Sweetheart, how you doing?
she unfortunately lost her twins, but she's still here, and she has a real strong will to live. And so yeah, these animals, you know, are incredible. They just kind of teach us perseverance and just you know, keep on keeping on. So but yeah, so we this is Annie, and then this is Ollie with his head in the hay.
This is Ollie right here.
Yeah,
This is the guy who's having a birthday.
Yeah, so he's
weekend.
having a birthday. We're celebrating his birthday. Good luck trying to get his head up.
Ollie, look.
So
Ollie,
he's
look
born.
at you. Look at his lovely little face, Jared. Oh, God, love him. His eye and his mouth and his nose are, look at this little guy who's perfect. And then we've got these poor distortions of this little darling creature. And you got him when he was brand new.
Yeah. So there's a Facebook group for goat breeders, and so he was one of a triplet. He was a triplet, and he was born with these congenital abnormalities, and the other goat breeders were just encouraging her to call him, which is farm language, is to kill.
Yeah.
And so some vegans were actually in the Facebook group and said, please don't call him, please, you know, give him to a sanctuary.
Sure.
And I was tagged, and we said, yeah, we'll take him. The interesting thing about his story is, I mean, he was in upper state Wisconsin, and we're in Louisville, Kentucky. And so we were like, we can't leave the sanctuary. You know, how are we going to get him here? And so also on Facebook is another Facebook group called Emergency Vegan Action Squad. And these are people across the country that kind of pretty much drop what they're doing to help transport animals to sanctuaries. And so we had a law professor in Wisconsin who actually canceled her classes to drive to upper state Wisconsin and bring him back to Madison, which is in central Wisconsin, for a she took him to the university, to the vet center to make sure he was healthy enough to travel, and got a health certificate for him. And then we had someone in Madison drive him to Chicago, someone in Chicago drive him to Indianapolis, and then somebody took him from Indianapolis to Louisville. So we got him when he was like about 13 hours old.
Just too precious.
And so, yeah, he's been here.
He loves his hat.
Yeah, and most of our animals, we of course don't know their birthdays because they're rescued. He's one of the ones that.
What's your tribe password?
What is the internet?
Can you plug in your tribe guest password for me on that phone, if you know it? Well, we are so thrilled that Ollie has survived a year, which is probably unrealistic considering the deformities of his poor little body.
Well, and we didn't know, we have another, we'll meet Chase. Chase ended up having to have surgery. This guy just was he sort of adapted and did not need any kind of surgery. He took to the bottle really well, and then he weaned really well, and can drink out of a pail or a bucket, and eats his pellets, obviously eats his hay. So.
Oh my God, they're so cute. I just can't even imagine what it's like to have. And when you met him and you saw his little face,
Oh yeah.
I know it just killed you.
I mean, he's just so. He's so adorable, and he's got what a great beard he has. He has a real he has a respectable beard there, a real
just like his Uncle Ryan.
So
they are too.
And then this is Mary. Mary just came to us in December. Mary came Christmas week, and she was picked up from a. Well, it was going to be a neglect. Animal control picked her up for animal neglect, and instead of being prosecuted, the owner surrendered.
Oh.
And so,
So
Mary's.
We got a 3-for-1 that time.
Yeah, we actually got 2 pigs
We
and
got 2 pigs and Mary. So.
Oh my God, this is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Just to watch.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, get out of my way, baby.
Yeah, he knows how to use those horns.
Get out of my way.
Yeah.
So this is the inside.
So this is our indoor nursery. So this is actually, it was a sunroom, but we use it as an indoor nursery for animals that really aren't ready to be out in the barn because the barn is unheated. And we actually, this is Kevin and Flanders. These are
Flanders.
2 ducks that are disabled. Kevin is the white Pekin duck, and he actually came from LMAS. He was attacked by obviously a small dog. A large dog would have killed him, but he lost he's missing a left eye and he's lame. And then Flanders actually was rescued across the river, and this is a really good time of year to remind people not to go to Tractor Supply and buy ducklings.
Exactly.
This is the time of year everybody wants to buy ducklings.
Ducklings and chicks.
And baby
bunnies.
bunnies. And what happens every year is when they get older, they think they're doing something okay by releasing them into a community or park pond. And these are domestic ducks.
Right.
They don't know how to fly. They don't migrate. And it's not a question of if they're going to get killed, it's when they're going to get killed.
Yeah,
because dogs and foxes and raccoons are their enemies. And in
Snap turtles even.
yes, yeah, you're absolutely right. And actually in Flanders' case, he was dropped into a park pond that had wild ducks, and the wild ducks know that this is a domestic duck. It's
Right.
not part of their flock. and they were actually trying to drown him.
Yeah.
And they pecked his eye out. They were basically swarming him and trying to drown him when someone on their bike, a very compassionate woman who was riding her bike, jumps off her bike. She jumps in the pond and she breaks up this duck fight and saves him and brought him out to us. When she told us the story, we couldn't say no. We were actually looking for a friend for Kevin. But these two guys are permanently disabled, and they will live the rest of their life inside. Now, we do have their pools out here, and our volunteers bring them out, several times a week to swim, because ducks do need to be in water.
Sure.
So they come out here and swim, and then,
Well, this is just the beginning of the tribe. Let's go
Yeah,
out
yeah.
to the barns, because this is just the inside the hospital wing, we'll call it.
yes.
But when you walk out to that,
Okay, bye,
and this
babies.
is in Eastern Jefferson County. We are way out in Eastern Jefferson County, and we start with the towels, as my nephew used to call
Towels,
them.
that's funny.
Look, Mama, the towels. There's the towels.
So yeah, if y'all are just joining, we are out at Tribal Animal Sanctuary in Jefferson. It is in Jefferson County. We are checking out the facility, the grounds, discussing, history and whatnot with the individuals that run the facility. Tara's already ahead of me interviewing because she's faster. So let's get caught up.
Kathy Palmer Ball said hi.
So when we bought this property, it was actually to have more room for, dogs and cats inside. It's a really large house, and when you have a small house and you have a lot of dogs and cats, you look like a hoarder. But when you have a really large house, then you have a lot more room for them. And then we ended up with equine rescue, and then ended up in farm. So this is Thad. He just had a
goodness,
birthday.
You are a big boy.
Braveheart, I know you, Braveheart.
So yes, Braveheart is the cow that was saved from Spencer County.
Yep. Remember you well, my boy.
He will be 2 in July, and Thad just turned a year old in June.
They're just darlings.
So Greg's got some sliced apples.
My Lord.
A lot of people don't realize how big cows are till you get up to a cow.
Yeah.
He's bigger than you.
Yeah.
Cows
Oh,
are
yeah.
actually the largest of all the farm
He's still a
animals.
baby.
Yeah, he's
Look at
Both of them are
those
still babies.
horns, man. Those are impressive horns, Braveheart. You're a good boy.
But if you, their tongues are like cat tongues. So they,
Cows. Look at this.
Look at that cute little nose.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that little nose. It costs a lot of money to run a place like this. Tell us a little bit about what your overhead is for a farm rescue that has as many animals as you have.
we spend about between $2,800 and $3,000 a month in feed.
Only.
Well, that includes the hay. That includes hay. We spend $780 in hay, and then we have feed, and that does include for the dogs and cats.
How many animals? How many animals total you got out here?
78.
78?
78.
What?
Yep.
So we're
just getting started.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. We got to keep walking
Yeah.
because we could be
Yeah.
live for 7 hours out here. We'd have to expire our 4-hour
Okay, bye,
broadcast and
babies.
start all over again. For the love of peace. Worth a try, man.
Maybe we'll walk back here. The horses are up in the. But we have 19 cats inside. We have 11 dogs. We'll bring a couple of our
8 house pigs.
Yes, we have actually 5 in my dining room right now. I have 5 baby pigs.
Oh,
We took in a bunch of baby pigs right after Christmas. People get baby pigs for Christmas present.
People don't realize teacup pigs don't actually exist.
No, there's no
exactly
such
right.
thing as a micro pig.
No.
They all become macro immediately.
Yes, yes.
You know, I was just thinking we almost need to start a hospital wing for the humans out here at the Tribe Sanctuary. God
Well,
love you.
actually, you know, it's funny. We've got a room that we're actually in the process of cleaning out, because one of the things that we really started seeing is, you know, compassion fatigue is a very real thing.
Mhm.
And because we don't have a lot of really good laws in Kentucky for animal protection,
Right.
the rescuers in this area are worn out.
Mhm.
And so we've actually been in contact with a couple of therapists who specialize in animal rescue, who
Wow.
have agreed to donate their time.
Excellent.
And then we also, one of our volunteers is a chaplain, and he has agreed to donate his time
Yeah.
to actually have like a monthly grief circle for those people who have lost animals.
Phenomenal.
And really they don't have time to really mourn, because there's another rescue that has to happen, and so they tend to compartmentalize and then not really even deal with it. It gets kind of shoved down,
Yeah.
and then
Eventually turns into PTSD.
yes,
You know?
yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Yeah.
And then for also animal rescuers who just need a place to learn some healthy skills
Yeah.
about combating compassion fatigue.
Right.
And so we're gonna walk in. Look at these babies. Yeah. So that's Shannon and that's Maggie. Shannon was rescued from LMAS in 2020.
As soon as we walked up, all these animals were staring right at us. It was so creepy. It was creepy. They were just like, "Who the fuck's this guy?"
Look at the guy standing on the trailer.
That's Diana.
That's Diana.
Diana.
Yeah. She's actually named after one of our donors.
Oh, I thought you were going to say she was named after the princess.
Princess.
She is a princess.
Yeah, she is a princess. We can actually, hold on, we're going to hear.
Hi, baby.
This is Winnie. Hi, Winnie.
So this used to be our garage.
Friendly. Look at you.
This is our garage turned into another wing of the barn.
Right.
Chase is another goat that is special needs. He was actually born with blind in both eyes.
Darling, love.
And hey, Chase.
Hey, Chase,
Come here. Can you call him?
Little mouth.
Chasey.
Dear God.
Chasey.
Chasey Wason. Come here, baby.
So he sometimes responds to Greg's voice.
Oh yes,
Come here.
yes, yeah. So he.
Does he have a cleft palate?
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a cleft palate, but he also has the
God love you.
the congenital abnormalities. Now, he actually had a lot more. He was missing a upper jaw, and so he ended up having to have surgery at the University of Tennessee in Knoxville, and they actually took one of his ribs and made
A jawbone.
a jawbone.
That's crazy.
God,
Yeah,
isn't that
amazing? And so now he's able to eat.
It's like a $6 million goat.
$8,000 goat. And that was all done by donations. I mean, yeah, we have some really great supporters. This is Gulliver. And Gulliver is a fawn pig.
You look like one. Hi.
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat my jacket?
You're chewing on my shoulder. Gulliver says, I'm coming out. Mommy's letting me out to play. Hi, Gulliver.
Okay, bye.
Come on now.
What can I get into?
Hello.
He was a jumper. He
Gulliver?
jumped off of a truck. And
You mean a truck that his mommy was getting taken to slaughter in?
yeah, well, he was
Oh.
probably going to a fattening lot.
Yeah.
God.
He jumped off a truck and
Like a dog.
yeah, oh yeah, he's sitting.
What
Yeah,
makes
pigs
people-
are hyper intelligent.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they are. They are actually the fourth smartest.
You sit? Good Lord.
You can twirl. Say, show me how I can twirl.
You twirl?
You can twirl? No.
He says, I'll try to twirl. I'll try to twirl.
Come on.
Yes, Arthur, we love the animals.
Camera shot.
That's why we're here today. He's just so cute. How old is he, Becky?
We don't know. Again, when he's young, he's really young. But when they jump off these trucks and when we get them, a lot of times we can just look at their size or their weight.
But this is what we also try to do is socialize a
Yeah.
lot. Like,
Yes.
When
a
they're
farm
little.
pig would definitely, if you weren't touching them constantly, they bite pretty hard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I
And-
actually have my hand in his mouth,
And he's not biting
and
you.
he puts his teeth on me, but he won't bite down.
Gulliver.
He's
So
just like a
he'll be
little
about
dog.
1,000 pounds.
Holy
He's full.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's,
God.
and
Yeah.
that's why we want to do
So,
that.
yeah.
Why we want to
So,
socialize, because at 1,000 pounds, he's in a
Do some damage. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So let's talk about these guys. Who's this?
This is Spud.
Hi, Spud.
This is Spud.
Oh, what are you talking to?
Yeah. Somebody's trying to say something.
Saying something
Yeah.
here.
Steve,
And was it
Daisy,
Daisy, Tim, and there's Tim back there. Cindy.
that's Daisy.
Named after a lot of them are named after donors. And
So these 4 were going to be lion food.
yeah.
Lion food?
Lion food.
For who's lion?
There's a
Somebody up
gentleman up in Ohio that had big cats.
Has an exotic
Yeah.
breeding license or
And
whatever.
they
Yeah.
feed them pigs.
Well, they would go on Craigslist.
Oh,
God. They were, people would have Craigslist lead to a good home.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Why does somebody have a lion as a pet?
I don't know. I mean,
can't
some states, Kentucky doesn't allow it, but some
No.
states, you have a permit, you pay a few $100s for a permit and you can have it. So, but it wasn't just pigs he was feeding.
Any
Unfortunately,
livestock.
he was feeding dogs and cats.
Oh,
and,
God.
And I was actually a dog rescuer who contacted and said, there's these pigs, and I don't know what to do with them. I said, get them and bring them to me.
There's these pigs. The
Yeah.
beginning of a wonderful relationship.
yes.
There's these pigs.
Yes.
And
Well,
that's why
let's.
we have 23 pigs.
Yes.
And this is a whole
That's for where the sheep usually.
They're trying to bust out of here.
Yeah, they're wanting out too. So
All right, we'll keep walking. We got a long way to go.
Hi, baby. Hello.
Pretty much have free range.
yeah.
You coming with us, He's like, I'm gonna go see this goat friend. And there's little me.
Yeah, this is Tootsie.
Hi, Tootsie.
She's a hair sheep.
Ooh.
She is shedding. She doesn't have to be clipped, but Bo Peep does.
Oh my God, Bo
So-
Peep, you're kidding me. Hi.
This is baby Jack. He was a house sheep.
So tell me about the shedding of the horns. This is interesting.
Oh, this is she broke her horn.
She
She's
broke her
not
Oh,
shedding.
God,
she broke
that's,
them.
oh Lord.
So you got wrapped up.
baby.
Look, you got a little wrap
You
on
just got
there.
all in trouble. Hello,
Got that
baby
wrap
Jack.
on
Hello,
there.
baby
Yeah.
Jack.
Oh,
She broke her horns.
Hi, love.
Is this your twin
Hello.
sister over here?
Look who just popped up behind me. What's
Oh,
up?
you just came right
Oh yeah. Tootsie is. Tootie's like, wait a minute.
Dad has some apples.
So what I love is that all these animals out here are stable and loved and socialized and friendly. And you can tell they love their mom and dad because they're just gathered all around them. We don't want to let them get too close to Becky and her pacemaker because she's got her arm in a sling for how long?
6 weeks.
Man. Let's keep walking. Oh, look
All
at
right.
he wants to come out.
Oh yes. He.
So this little one here, this is Winnie,
Winnie.
and that's Sky.
Yeah.
Sky is her son.
Yeah.
That
Ah.
little thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, Dad was a much bigger
Dad
goat.
was a different breed.
But,
We got mom
You are beautiful.
and son.
Look at you.
and,
She looks like she's about ready to have another one, but that's probably
probably not possible. No,
She's just fluffy.
she's
What's
very
up, dude?
fluffy. Her previous owner actually fed her Frosted Flakes.
Oh no.
So,
Oh no. Mommy
so-
and son.
Look at
That
you.
is so precious.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So
Yeah, they're shedding. It's you can tell it's
Oh my
spring.
God.
The
You
winter.
can tell it's spring.
Anybody want to come out and get their wool and make sweaters?
We actually take the wool, we flip them, and we put them in bird feeders, and so that the squirrels and the birds make nests
Yeah.
in them. So it's sort of just kind of recycles.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Reduce,
But,
reuse, and recycle.
It's cool going through the woods and you'll see fur up in,
Right.
the wool up in the trees.
It's like a fur tumbleweed. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
And then this is, oh my gosh, what a dirty horse.
Hee.
You've been rolling in the mud.
It's definitely muddy.
Pretty.
Yeah. so
Don't
this
listen to them. You're beautiful.
So this is Butters. He is a former racehorse. He raced at Churchill Downs and Keeneland and Santa Anita.
Did y'all pick him up after he retired, I guess?
Yep. He's a gelding, so so there's no stud fee.
Right.
And so there's no
They can't make money
they
off
can't
them,
make
so they
money
discard
off
them.
them. Yep.
So it's
So
either a
so
packing plant or a glue factory, or
yeah,
you'll get 'em.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's funny. He's drinking on this one. This one's full, but
Yeah.
you have a glass of water over here. And you're drinking out of that one.
Come here. So volunteers are a very important part of the
Yes.
tribe sanctuary. Talk to us a bit about lovers of animals who want to come out and lend a hand, especially right now.
Yeah, we actually have 26 volunteers. Some of them come out once a month. Some of them come out twice a month. Some of them are here every week, and then we have one volunteer that comes twice a week.
Wow.
And so we volunteers have to be 18 years or older.
Okay.
And we only ask for them to volunteer a minimum of they can volunteer more, but at least 5 hours a month.
Yes.
So that would
Which
be
isn't
like from 11
much,
to 4
yeah.
on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And
He just figured out
So-
that there were apples to be had.
oh yeah.
And meanwhile, Gulliver's begging.
Yeah.
And now here comes
Mamma
Mamma
Mia.
Mia
Yeah.
checking out the look at this.
Yeah.
So right here in this circle, guys, I just want you to know what the tribes
Yeah.
all
Yes.
jonesing for the same apple slices
Yes.
from Greg
Yes.
and Becky's tribe.
So this is Bubby. Bubby actually came from LMAS.
Oh, he's
And,
the pig is butting me. So Bubby came from LMAS. Now
Yeah.
people don't know this, but Louisville Metro Animal Services, which is our city shelter, typically known for dogs and cats, is required to take all animals.
Right.
Yes.
But then what do they do with them? Because they're set up in the city and
Oh.
it's not a farmland, so they rely on people like you,
Yep.
the tribe sanctuary, to help
Hi.
them of the duties of
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now in this area, unfortunately, there's a no. You leave. No.
Oh.
Hey, leave me alone. Yeah, he's thinking there's a.
I rode horses a little bit when I was younger. I had an uncle that had some, so this is very nostalgic for me.
Yep.
Hi, baby.
For apple.
Hello.
So just so. Yeah. Yeah, it's shedding. It's time to get the brushes out. We'll have volunteers this weekend.
You're beautiful.
You're also having a party this weekend.
Yes, on Saturday.
Let's
Mhm.
walk back inside because I want to see the baby pigs and all the other stuff that you've got
Okay, well
inside.
here we'll walk over here to
Oh,
the
we
new.
got more.
Yeah, we have more. Yeah, we.
This
had
place
to
is
actually
incredible,
expand.
guys.
This is a new expansion because we put so many pigs in. Oh yeah, here we have Dina. Dina is actually undercover right now because there's an avian. Keeping
Oh.
safe.
She
This is
doesn't have
Dina.
avian flu. We're just
No,
keeping her
no,
safe.
she doesn't have it. But what's happening is the wild waterfowl that's coming back, migrating back.
Yeah.
They're the ones that have it, and so as they fly over,
Drop
they
it down.
drop. So we're trying to keep our birds safe by keeping them under inside. So she doesn't like being quarantined. She hates it.
I bet.
But
It's for your
we
own
have to
safety,
kinda-
honey.
We have to do it for her safety.
It's for your own safety.
Yeah,
Look
look,
at
watch
that.
her. Eat that thing.
I guess I never knew apples were the universal animal
Oh,
snack.
yes.
Right.
Apples is a
You see how
big deal
fast she
around
swallowed
it.
I sure
Watch
did. Swallow it down. Oh my God, that's amazing. Hi, Dina. Well, you'll get out soon.
Yeah.
Your sentence can't be
She's
that
our
long.
mouser.
Yeah, this guy following us around.
I know. I felt something poking in the back of my pocket. He was looking to pick my pocket.
He's like, you got apples in there?
When I had a miniature horse, he used to pick my dad's wallet out of his back pocket. It was the funniest thing ever.
So we ended up having to, this was a run-in for the horses, so we ended up having to close it because we took so many pigs in. And these pigs have not, they're still being acclimated, and we're trying to figure out who gets along with who.
Yes.
So Mary,
Oh, that one was buried in the.
yeah.
Uh,
So these two came together. Along with Mary, and they came from Shelby County. And so this is McElrath.
So these are the two.
Yeah.
These are the two that came with the goats.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah,
So
yeah.
this little guy,
3 for 1.
if you notice, he's got a blue eye and a brown eye. He's got heterochromia.
What's that?
And it's just, it's where it happens to animals and people where just one eye is brown and one eye is blue. And there is a band called Rise Against. And it is, their lead singer is Tim McElrath. He's a real strong vegan. He did all the music for Blackfish, the documentary. And he also has heterochromia.
Oh my
So
God.
we named this little pig McElrath. We call him Mac. And we're trying to get Tim McElrath to come out and see his namesake.
Right.
Come out and do a video and promote the tribe.
Yeah, that was and this is Louie. And Louie's actually doing a lot better. Louie actually had a 2-inch indention around his middle. He had a ratchet strap that was embedded.
Oh God.
And he,
They had a chain on him.
yeah, they had a chain
Chain to a ratchet strap.
to a tree.
And then he was chained to the
God, why would you do that?
And there
to a
was,
pig?
yeah, and so that's the reason neighbors had called, and it became a, you know, a neglect.
Oh Lord.
But the owner surrendered in lieu of prosecution, and so we took all 3 of them.
And this little one's hiding in this.
Yeah, now this one, he just came out. He was in the indoor nursery. He just came out on Sunday.
Touchy.
Tachi.
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 No.
Come here,
Tachi.
Tachi came from a meth house in Corydon, Indiana.
Duh.
God, and
He was traded for meth.
yeah,
Oh,
he's traded
great.
for meth. Hey, bud.
I don't got any cash. I got this pig, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
And unfortunately, he was in a wire crate, and they were.
He just barely
He
fit in
couldn't
there.
sit down or lay down. He was
Right.
just in this wire crate standing, and the guy was letting his dogs jump on the crate
Oh
and
God.
pretty much terrorized.
Oh, that's
Hey,
terrible.
You
Hey.
Tachi.
Hi, darling.
Doing, honey?
Good morning.
You gonna come out? Is it nap
He
time?
says his second breakfast already.
There we go. Hi.
Look at you.
Look at you. You're covered in straw.
What's
You
up,
are so
buddy?
funny.
He's
Oh,
got
they
one of
love
the coolest
it.
noses, though.
Hi. You do have a cool nose.
Come here, buddy.
Come here, buddy.
Was he exposed to meth?
Not that we know of.
So he's apparently neurologically sound.
Yes, he is.
God.
Yes, he was. Unfortunately, we've actually rescued pigs before that have been exposed to meth. And
Oh my God.
unfortunately, they don't metabolize it, so they have to.
Someone said Tachi's my spirit animal.
Tachi's a great pig. Absolutely.
What a doll.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, he was so happy to be here. He was just smiling.
It's crazy how much pigs are actually like dogs.
They are.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Totally like
Oh, they're a lot smarter than dogs.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. We have actually child-proof locks on all of our cabinets.
Because pigs can get into them.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And they pull out the pots and pans, just like babies do, and they're banging, you know. And so this is Rowan. Rowan was rescued.
Tail going.
Yeah, he was rescued in Marion County. Was again abandoned, found under a. Oh look, he's
Look at
like
the long hair.
yeah, he's like I'm looking for a.
And he's a red, which is
You haven't unhooked
Yeah,
this?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
he's so strong he bends the lock.
Hey, come here. Let me come here. I don't want you getting in a fight with.
Be careful, Becky.
No, sure I got it. Come here, buddy.
Oh, look at you.
You wanna? Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Look at that belly rub. Look at that belly
Oh
rub.
yeah.
This is a woman who just had a pacemaker installed, and she's got a sling on her arm, and she's belly rubbing a 300-pound pig. Okay. Now we know what dedication is to your rescue.
Jay, we all love belly rubs, hey Kate.
Oh,
I love my belly rubs.
God. This is just so inspiring and heartbreaking all at the same time.
Yeah, this little guy, he was
Oh.
he was left without any food or water, and he was under a big pile of pallets. And he was found in a trailer park.
Oh.
And they
Again, from somebody buying a micro pig.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
course.
they moved and just left him here. And the landlord had no idea that there was a pig there. He just went to kind of clean up all the trash and found him. And
God,
so
love
he
you.
was pretty dehydrated. We ended up having to take him all the way to the University of Tennessee. But he's doing really, really well.
Yeah, he's
I'm
real
sorry,
happy.
wait a minute. You took a pig to the University of Tennessee
Oh yeah, we take a lot of pigs.
to get a higher education?
No, to the vet center. They have
For-
it to university. So we take
Just
him to
'cause
UT.
he needed more critical
He
care.
needed more
Obviously.
critical care.
Oh,
and
Lord.
I mean, he
so,
seems
yeah. But
happy as a pig and shit right now.
he's a good
He is.
boy.
He is a good boy. And who is his neighbor here?
This is Kate. Hi, Kate. And Kate actually was another supposed to be a micro pig. And the owner unfortunately didn't do her homework. And also, she didn't realize that her HOA doesn't allow pigs, nor is her city.
Sanctions, yeah.
Hey, Greg, can you help me? Yeah, there we go. Kind of bent. There we go.
That's because
Yeah, he's so strong. He is strong.
Don't lock that one. You lock the bottom.
Yeah, well, I'll let you.
Look at this guy.
And now, hey,
Look at this guy. Just look at him.
pigment under her eyes.
Yes.
And we call her
Would you just look at him?
because she has like smoky eyeliner. It looks like smoky eyeliner.
This is incredible, guys.
And her eyes are like a steel gray. She's so beautiful.
They're just like dogs when they jump up to see you when you come in. Who's this neighbor?
Oh, this is Garrett.
Hi, Garrett.
And Garrett actually has a really sad, well, they all have pretty sad stories, but he was rescued in West Point, and his owner was a soldier who was suffering from PTSD, and unfortunately took his life. And when the family came in, I think this is just a horrible way to honor your dead, but the man had a dog, a cat, and a pig in the house, and the family flew in, and within a few hours took a broom and swept the dog, the cat, and the pig out the door. And Hardin County said, we'll go pick up the dog and the cat, but we're not going to do anything with the pig. So we had, actually it was
God
Sunny
for you.
Howe. Sunny
Oh,
Howe.
Sunny's
Sunny
the
went
best.
up to,
Pig kids.
she went to, she and her husband went up there and got him and brought him here.
Thank you, Tribe
so,
Sanctuary and Sunny
but,
Howe with pig kids.
But yeah, so he actually cried. I mean, pigs are super sensitive.
Mhm.
They form
tell.
very, very strong attachments.
Yep.
And so, yeah, it was pretty,
Who keeps following us?
yeah.
All right, now we're going to head back
Yeah,
towards the
we're gonna go-
inside.
we're gonna go inside and see.
So can we ask this question? If someone wants to donate to the tribe sanctuary, what's the preferred way of doing that?
If it's money, we have a PayPal link on our Facebook page and on our website. But we also accept Venmo and cash and an old-fashioned check.
That's awesome.
So,
How about food contributions?
we actually right now are doing really good with food because let me give a shout out to the Target on Springhurst.
Yeah.
Target in Springhurst just started giving us all their produce that they can't sell.
Right.
Wonderful.
The day-old
And
produce.
so we
yeah.
go 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and we pick up produce, which saves us a ton
Absolutely.
of money.
So
Absolutely.
farmers have any
Fancy little bags
excess,
of apples.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's nice. They
farmers who have any excess fruit and vegetables
Yeah.
and stuff like that could easily get rid of it and make it, very useful.
But
Gulliver's
we
not
actually
giving up
will.
on
We
the
will
trees.
say, if a human wasn't going to eat it, then we're not. My animals aren't going to eat it.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do get things that are already kind of rotten and
You don't want
moldy.
spoiled food.
And Dare to Care takes their targets. I think
Frozen.
they're frozen in their canned goods, and so
But,
Just
yeah,
drove him
yeah,
away,
the fresh
you
stuff
little
came.
stink.
Yeah.
You little piggy.
yeah.
You're a piggy. He's been
Graham,
following
Graham
us
said,
around the whole time.
Graham said the puppy pack's going to be Gulliver.
You're right, Graham. The puppy pack will smell these and
Yeah.
and be ready to take.
Hey, Greg, do you want to go put?
It's gotten pretty. Wind's starting to kick up everyone, so it's going to be weird. Let me get a microphone.
He's still small enough.
He's a
There will be
Yeah.
one day where he won't.
There's no picking that guy up.
No,
That's
but
not
You know
happening.
what? He came to us. He was so obese. I'm so proud of this baby.
He's actually lost weight.
He's actually lost a
Yeah.
lot of weight. He came to us at 469.
Oh, that's Gulliver.
That's
Sorry.
Gulliver. Yeah. Saying, no, I don't want to.
I don't want to go back in.
Bubby actually had fat rolls. He was so fat that he could not see. He had so many fat rolls covering his eyes. His belly was dragging the ground, and it actually came between his back legs like a wedding train. And he's lost probably about 120 pounds.
Wow.
We've had him on a diet since we've had him, and he's doing really, really well. I mean, you can see that there is clearance there.
He's not dragging his
And
belly.
he can see and he can walk. He was not even walking before. And so
The hair on his back's way more coarse than I anticipated.
it is. They're very, very bristly.
Yeah.
And they will.
Is he a Vietnamese potbelly
Yes,
pig?
he is.
Okay.
And that is a full grown.
Yeah.
That is what a full grown micro pig looks
And what
like.
do you
Right.
think he weighs?
I would say he's probably about what?
3 1/4.
About 325.
Holy
Yeah.
smokums.
So
He came to us almost 500 pounds.
well, he's 469. Yeah.
Yeah.
So almost
Yeah.
500 pounds.
That's what you're saying. The fact that you had to put a pig on a regiment to bring its weight down.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was
That's
on
crazy.
He was on a green diet.
He was on the green diet.
Where he got
Today's actually a
spinach
little
and celery
abnormal
and,
because he normally doesn't get sweets.
anything,
Right.
But he got apples today.
green. Like, he would
Special
give
treat.
him zucchini, but he couldn't have any fruit. Now he's able to. So, and we would exercise him. I remember he couldn't even walk around a quarter of the barn.
Yeah.
Um,
It was like 30 feet was the
Yeah,
enough.
and he would just sit down and he was breathing heavy. And so,
Well, it's amazing because you guys are full-fledged vegans.
yeah.
But I imagine that some of these animals
Hey, Doug.
still eat non-vegan
Yeah,
diets.
our cats are on and actually we have most of our dogs are on special diets, so they're on what they call a prescription diet. And
Guys, this place is incredible. I'm going to get links and stuff and get them up in the comments so that if anyone would like to donate or find out about coming and checking the spot out, you can get in contact with them. So we will make sure that information is up online for you.
So yeah, there's pigs and
These were the duck pools.
Changing my battery, you guys.
actually,
And there's where we were with the ducks and the goats earlier. So then these are the duck pools.
so
the best way to contribute to the Tribe Sanctuary is on the page, on the Facebook page, the Tribe Animal Sanctuary,
Facebook
and
page.
also on
The website.
website, tribeanimalsanctuary.org.
Yep, yep,
And you can give through PayPal, you can give through Venmo.
yep.
You can come out and volunteer your time, which is a really important thing,
Yep.
because right now, with the human hospital wing of the Tribe Sanctuary, Greg recovering from a TBI,
Yeah.
from a car accident, Becky recovering from having literal heart surgery less than a week ago and having a pacemaker installed, and just by just the size of this place, and, you know, just imagine what it's like to have to do all this walking and take care of all these 78 animals, and 2 people are pretty much responsible for it all. So tell me what your typical day looks
There's another barn over there we didn't even check out, I don't think. I don't know if it's theirs or not, but this place is huge.
8 a.m. And then we feed again. Dinner starts at 4 p.m. and goes to 8 p.m.
Senior early bird special type.
Yeah, so we go to bed at 10 and get back up at 4.
Well, here you are.
Look at you guys. So this is Finn.
Ooh.
And that's Star Hope. She has a cleft lip.
Oh, and there's a cat.
Yeah, that's Rita. There's lots of yeah. Finn actually was abandoned in the cold, so he doesn't like the cold weather.
So he's probably.
And this is Star. She's got a cleft lip. But she.
Oh my goodness. Hey, dear buddy. Look at that little lip.
God love you. Is that something that can be repaired, or do you just?
No, she actually, well, they thought they might have to do surgery, but she again adapted. She eats and drinks well, so she just figured it out. A lot of times when she's drinking, you'll see her kind of like blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets water and
That's a big cat, man.
yeah, this is Rita. So
That's a small cat.
that's actually.
Well, show us more.
So this is Priscilla's pup. She's actually probably our most physically fragile dog. She has multiple liver shunts.
Oh my
And she has a protein-using enteropathy, so she can't process regular protein. She's on a special diet we make every 2 months. We make 120 meals.
She's on meds 4 times a day.
She's on meds 4 times a day, life-saving meds.
God
And
love
so,
you, Priscilla. Puff. You're
Yeah, so we actually, they told us in 2018 she would probably live for 6 weeks, and that was in January of 2018, and she's sort of,
Beat the odds.
she's beaten the odds.
Okay, PSA. For anybody who says, "Oh, I've got to rehome my dog because it doesn't get along with cats,"
Oh, yeah,
we have a perfect example of 2 cats, a dog,
yeah.
a very fragile dog, a pig, another pig,
And a pit bull.
and look at this pit bull. Hi, boo boo.
And a picture!
This is Atticus.
You are so fabulous. No, that's Atticus.
Okay.
And this is Taylor, so hold on
You
a
are a
second.
handsome.
Taylor was a big dog. Hold
Hi,
on, buddy.
beautiful love. How
on.
are you? You're gonna come kiss us?
Yeah, he's gonna, I don't want him to jump. Hey, come on, get down. Greg, can you get them? I don't want him jumping on me.
You're all right.
Yeah, he's so excited.
Come here. You're okay. Hey, baby. Come here. You're okay, boy. All right. You're okay, boy.
What it's
Down.
like to have
It's okay.
Hey, baby.
It's okay.
inside,
It's
and
okay.
amazingly,
It's okay.
with the exception of the little bits of litter that are coming out on the floor like cat litter, the house is clean as a whistle.
I know you smell pigs and dogs and everything on you. Hi. You guys are so
He's like, I really want to love you. I really want to love you.
She's got the guard dog.
Yeah, so Addie is, actually Addie's got Wobbler's disease, so
I noticed that.
yeah, he's, but he,
Okay, and there's a cat with a dog, another PSA.
Yes, 19 cats live with,
Every
11
animal
dogs.
gets along,
Yes.
and it's all because you do what you need to do to make that happen.
yeah, so everybody has to,
everybody has to get along.
Lord, I tell you, people just kill me.
So,
I just can't keep my dog that doesn't get along with my cat. Look at this.
Yeah.
So tell us about wobblers.
so this is he came from LMAS in February of 2021. He was actually found, if you remember, we had a really cold spell in February of 2021, and he was found frozen to the ground in kind of the southeast or southwest end of Louisville. And they actually called us because he wasn't doing well in the shelter. They asked if we could foster. He needed medical attention pretty bad, and so even though we knew he was on a stray hold, we'd go on and take him to the vet. And he was diagnosed with wobblers, which is it's a compression of the cervical spine.
Yeah.
It is congenital.
Yep.
You see it a lot in backyard breeding, bad breeding of big dogs like Great Danes and Dobermans.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
So it's the type of thing that develops because of pedigree.
yeah, it's congenital.
Yeah.
It's congenital. And he was not even neutered. So we couldn't, of course, neuter him, but we did get him his medical attention. And when his owner did step forward, kind of got a really bad vibe that the owner said he had been missing for a year, and kind of know how I would act if I hadn't seen my dog in a year. And
Doesn't act that way.
no.
Were you looking for that dog this year?
And so I don't know, you just get a bad vibe, and we pretty much just said, hey, look, if it doesn't work out, call us. We'll come and get him. And that was at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, and at 10 a.m. the next day, they called and said, can you come and get him?
Good.
And
you did.
And we did. And he's got a lot of triggers. We can tell he's been abused and neglected.
Yeah.
Even in his demeanor.
But he
loves his mama.
he does. Yes, I'm his preferred. I'm his preferred person here. We have another Doberman that is attached to Greg. But our reactive dogs, we don't even let her. Well, I have one volunteer that will work with them. But most of our volunteers, they're working more with the farm animals. It's got to be a really a weekly volunteer who will work with our dogs.
And a pig, the kitchen pig.
And there's another pig. There's Chrissy.
There's another pig.
Yeah. So
This
Chrissy.
is the original.
This is our first pig.
This is our
Ooh.
Chrissy.
So
Pig Zero.
No, I love you.
I know, I love you. You're adorable. Let me go over here and see the pig.
Hi.
So this, see this little tiny pig?
Mm-hmm.
This is,
That was her.
that was her.
Oh, really?
So that's Chrissy.
That was Chrissy. Oh my
So that's when we got her.
Hello.
And again, this was, the pig wasn't gonna get any bigger than this.
Of course.
God, isn't that amazing?
And,
That is amazing.
And I don't know if you know Dr. Chris Albert.
Sure, I love Chris.
That's who she's named after.
Oh.
Because Chris actually called us and said, will you take this pig? And we were like, we don't have any pigs. And so she said, please take this pig and I'll give you a donation. And we said, okay, I'm going to name the pig after you. And
Yeah.
she said, that's fine.
That's fine.
This is why, and here's the laundry and the supplies and the food and another cat, which is awesome. These cats are so friendly. I love it.
Yeah, that's Mario.
They just move right into your
That's
space.
Mario.
I love
So,
the lamb baking tin.
oh gosh.
The lamb
isn't that
cake
cool?
baking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird Catholic thing.
I love it.
We do that on Easter. It's weird.
I love
It's
it.
weird.
I love it. Oh, you're such a good baby. I know. I want to play with you. I want to play with you. You're a big kisser. You're a
Beep, 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 beep.
So we'll go to romper room next.
Literally.
dying.
We have 5 babies. This is my dining room.
Oh.
We have 5 babies in here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, bring him. So these all came Christmas, after Christmas week. This is all what we did after Christmas.
goodness.
Yeah.
Oh
These
goodness.
are all pigs that people got and then dumped. And they were all pretty much, those two got together. This one was
Not sure if you can hear what she's saying over the pig noises, but these were pigs that were, you know, picked up as teacup, as, you know, micro pigs around the holidays, given as pets. And then, of course, they get bigger than teacup size. They get full grown and people don't want them. So they end up here. Apparently rescued all 5 of these right after Christmas.
So he turned my entire view upside down. Sorry guys, I sat down to get the pig.
Now he was a surrender. He was an owner surrender. Now he's a different breed. So he's
No.
So what is it? The Disney movie
Moana.
Moana. That's the pig from Moana.
These are different colors.
This is, yeah, these were dumped in Barberville, Kentucky. Vicky Crook,
Love Vicky.
yep, so
Shout out
Vicky,
to Vicky.
Vicky Crook actually called and said, can you take these pigs? And Domino was found on Fern Valley Road, and Raleigh was found in kind of southwest Louisville. And now cats and pigs get along really, really
Well,
well.
apparently cats and Dobermans.
Yeah,
these
yeah. Yeah, the Dobermans get along. I mean, we don't leave dogs and pigs unsupervised.
Sure.
The cats is hard to supervise, but they're
yeah.
faster than the dogs. So.
Can I chew my microphone cord? Don't you chew my, you'll owe me $34 for that. Oh, you will not chew my microphone, you're adorable. Oh my goodness, you're adorable, you're adorable, you're adorable.
That's
The
Domino.
tribe sanctuary, you guys, is where we are in eastern Jefferson County with 78 animals that these two amazing people have taken care of, right by this tribe. And they have a dining room which used to be functional for them. As a pig sanctuary now because they got 5 dumped pigs since Christmas. These 2 dumped together and the others, everywhere. It's just amazing.
Well, they're too young to go outside right now.
We keep them in here so that they can bond together, but then also we keep them
Together
in the
as a
house
family.
so that they're acclimated with humans.
What do you call a pack of pigs? A herd. Oh, a herd of pigs. There we go. We got one. Oh my God, another cat.
Yeah.
Hello, kitty cat.
That's Cisco.
Hi, Cisco. How are you? Oh, jumping over.
Okay, bye, Cisco.
Enclosure. This place is like 24-hour-a-day entertainment. I swear.
Yeah.
We could just stay here and just live stream until
We're never bored.
there you go. We're gonna come out and not be bored. We'd stay all day, but Bradford has to be at work at 3 back in Louisville, so we gotta get back in there. Oh, this one's beautiful. Who's this?
That's Chiquita.
You are so pretty. Oh, look at that beautiful long coat. Oh my goodness gracious.
We call her
She
Whisper.
actually came from Shannon. We took,
Cause she is,
yeah.
I call her Whisper, because she's no bigger than a whisper.
we
Jesus.
took her and she has a daughter. We took her daughters around here somewhere. And her daughter's blind.
Oh.
And they're bonded and
But her daughter's like 3 times her size.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jared's got cats. He rescued 2 baby kittens and he's got 2 beautiful cats.
Awesome.
Oh my God, you
Babies.
guys, this is insane. I love
More downstairs.
Oh, let's go. Let's go quick, take a quick trip down.
Let's go.
How are we doing on time, guys? You tell.
Right at an hour right now on the live.
Just as far as getting you back to work, that's all
Okay,
that
hold
matters.
on. We're gonna.
There's 2.
I love you.
You're adorable.
Excuse me.
I know from getting up at 4 in the morning and going to bed at 10 o'clock at night, you know, you probably have middle of the night emergencies too. So
So we have some more cats down here.
I'm just hoping
So
you're
this
getting
is
some rest.
Oh, I am, yes, because I take my hydrocodone and it knocks me out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so Greg.
Oh, who's this?
Yeah, that's actually a new.
That's another baby.
He's new. He is very reactive. He's not around people yet.
Not activated yet.
No,
dear.
no. He
Hi,
came all the
love.
way from San Antonio.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This one's,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
Jared.
That's what my little orange tabby does too.
So,
And these two peeking around the corner.
yeah,
Oh,
so.
can I
yes,
have some too? Can I have some too?
There's
Hi,
one. Yeah.
precious
These
love.
cats were actually
MVP.
dumped over the fence. Well,
Mm.
a box of kittens were dumped over the fence.
I bet you don't advertise your
no,
location
no, we
because
don't.
of that. Because
We'll never
crazy
have a
people
sign, yeah.
dumping stuff
Yeah.
off at rescues is just
look at-
insanity.
What is Taylor's footprint? Yeah, so there was these two made it to the barn. Two we found unfortunately dead on Aiken. And now we thought there was only 4, but now we've seen another one out in the woods that's feral.
Oh,
Hi.
It's identical to these.
It's identical in color, so we know. Now,
And it has a white tip on the tail.
Now I told you that there's an avian flu going on, so
Mhm.
we're having, my ducks are in the house, and
where are the ducks?
you saw the ducks.
Yeah.
They were
Oh,
in
in
the
the-
indoor
yeah.
nursery.
The sunroom.
Yeah, and then
This guy.
so
Look at this
I know, yeah, but yeah, he
It looks so innocent.
is innocent, but he is not innocent. He actually has already bit Greg. He bit our vet. He bit Dr. Robertson,
Oh God.
and he bit one of our volunteers.
Okay,
so,
here's the funniest thing
Yeah.
you're ever gonna see. You guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this
They
is a
open
turkey,
the door to the bathroom.
and we have a turkey.
There's a turkey in the
who's-
bathroom.
He actually.
I don't think those words have ever been spoken in the history of the world. There's a turkey in the
He
bathroom.
jumped off of a truck and
On
he
his way to slaughter.
on
as
his
well?
way to slaughter.
Oh, baby.
And he
What's
is had 2 broken wings
Oh,
and broken toes,
God.
and he is recuperating. And so
This is your bathroom hospital.
yes, so
What's his name?
his name is Pruitt.
Hi, Pruitt.
Yeah,
Hello.
and we haven't even really posted
I've
him
never
yet.
been this close to a turkey
Um,
before.
So
Or probably this big. 'cause
Yes,
he's,
huge.
he's almost 50 pounds.
Oh
Mm.
my God.
he's-
Yeah.
and
Yeah, we're not gonna bite.
yeah, he
Yes.
actually
Yes,
we
I
had to
am gonna
teach
bite.
we had to teach him how to eat because in the factories
So you see his beak,
They
Yeah.
force feed them.
how
Right.
They do.
how
Yeah.
it's
yeah,
like right across.
absolutely. You know a lot about this. Yeah, they do. They force feed
Jared
them.
knows a lot about everything. He's brilliant.
So the
And
way
so
his,
they,
his beak in the top, like he just bit my finger, but it doesn't hurt because
Right.
he doesn't have a point.
Yeah, they
Jesus.
Right.
Because what they do is they cut the beak
Force
and then they
feeding
put a,
in the factory.
They put a
That's
I
disgusting.
I can
and he's
see
still
it now
young.
that
they put
you.
a
Because you can
stainless
see
steel
his,
tube down their throat and then tape it to their
his
beak.
snoot is
and they're
fairly
force
short,
fed.
His beard is,
So when we first
really
got him, I
short,
had
so
to.
he's
I've trimmed his beak
super,
4
super young.
times, and
but they
probably
try
in
to
the next
fatten him up
month
as
he'll
fast as
he'll
they can
start
and get
growing
him,
back
We can
his,
have him
his
for
actual.
Thanksgiving and
Yeah.
Christmas, which is
Yeah.
why you guys are vegan.
But see
Yeah.
how blue he is right now.
Lordy,
Mhm.
lordy,
He's
lordy.
excited. So,
He turns blue?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
when
No
they when they get
kidding.
excited,
He's a male.
like when I
No
opened the door, he was
kidding.
white. Now
Oh
he's
my
blue.
God, that's
I
hysterical.
did not know
Yeah.
that.
And is the blood pumping up to their head
Mhm.
because of the excitement?
Yeah,
You're
he's just
adorable.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
sweet
I
boy.
had,
And
I
you
had
can
a,
tell how young he is because see how short his beard is.
So that's a beard right
The
here.
thing on his neck is
Yeah.
weird.
this
That's black.
baby.
this black thing. Hold on
Okay,
a
we-
second.
Much of.
We're going to get a position here where we. Oh, there it is.
okay.
His beard on his neck.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at
So
that.
That beard will grow about that long.
Wow.
Okay, you made a mess of this ring, buddy.
Yeah,
he's,
really.
He's a shuffler.
Daddy and
Shuffles
Mommy have been
his
too
feet.
Yeah,
busy with
we're getting ready to move
entertaining
him
Reinhardt
upstairs
and me
to the indoor nursery.
get their
So
work
he's
day
well
cleaned
enough
up.
now.
This was actually cleaned at 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure it was.
Brand new baby pad or puppy pads, but he shuffles his feet. He's so big.
I love the noise he
Yeah.
makes.
He's a shuffler, so he.
Yeah, we're getting
Yeah.
ready to move him upstairs. Tachi's back out. Tachi went back to the barn after his neuter surgery, so now we're moving him. We do a lot of shuffling around here.
Mm-hmm.
So he, and then he actually has a turkey coop waiting for him, but because of the avian flu, we're keeping him inside safe.
Will he go out where the other one is?
Yeah.
We got a
yeah.
little beautiful
So, yeah.
Doberman,
So,
second Doberman.
Yeah, this guy is
and
just.
so this is
But he's
Bishop.
apparently not quite acclimated
And,
to people. He's a little bit of a biter,
You
so
okay?
still in training.
You okay? You're adorable.
So
Cujo.
and the reason he is
Here.
when we took him, we knew he was reactive. We didn't know what kind of trauma he had. He took to me very well. When we took him to the vet for his intake exam, I sat in the back of the SUV with him, and Greg was driving, and he was just laying in my lap, and he yawned, and all of his teeth were gone. So
God.
his teeth have been kicked in. They were broken at the gums. So, you know, he's got the two.
It's like shards.
Yeah, it's just they were. You could see the little white roots, but they've been broken at the gums. We actually had to have emergency surgery, and his right upper and lower canine had to be taken out.
Oh man.
Once he acclimates, we're going to have to probably take him to Dr. Oldenweller at Metropolitan to have those roots taken out before they, you know, abscess or. But
just saying the
he's
word
young.
metropolitan raises the question of specialists cost a huge amount of money.
Oh yeah.
And these animals that you're taking in all require specialists, which is why we ask you to go to the Tribe Sanctuary. The beautiful pages that they've got up on the internet and on Facebook, and contribute. Please help support the tribe, because Becky and Greg are just, they're doing this on their own with some great volunteers, but it's a lot, 78 animals, especially with the challenges that you've confronted recently, which would take down a lesser person. And every time he opens the door, I'm like,
And it's like, oh, there's more.
So we have
But wait, there's more.
two special needs cats.
two special needs cats.
This is.
I love it. They all have their own
she walks
bedrooms.
with
Right.
2 legs.
Oh my God.
Oh.
This is Catalina.
Oh, precious love.
And here, why don't you pick her up? And this is Nessa. She's a tripod.
Baby.
So she was born with legs, but they're permanently twisted, and the paws are up. And so she came from Davies County.
Yeah, I'm originally from Davis County.
And
she is beautiful.
And so she can use the bathroom. She actually holds herself up. She uses the litter box.
Stands on her head.
She stands on her 2 front feet and holds herself up and pees. And
Let me have
You
that.
find it.
yeah,
You find that camera. You get it.
but yeah, you can.
And what about the other
This
one?
is. There
Oh,
she
baby.
goes. Yep.
You jumped with front legs.
And here.
Yep.
Hello.
So this is Nessa, and she is missing her back leg.
Oh, Lord.
And she was actually protecting her babies, and 2 young kids actually were stomping on her babies, and she laid over them and got stomped on.
Oh.
And she had her bones in her back leg were exposed, and we got called, and so we had to do an amputation.
You smell my kitties? You smell my kitties?
She's a deleted long-haired tortie.
Oh, she's gorgeous. And she saved her. Were the babies rescued, or did they die?
They died.
Oh,
Well, one
One
lived.
did, one did.
One lived,
Oh.
and actually, Rebecca Bonswell
from
fostered
from
her.
Look at this.
Look at it.
Yeah, there.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how she walks.
Look at it.
It's hysterical.
This is crazy.
She's a circus cat.
Right?
She's walking on her front
Beautiful,
legs with
beautiful
her
little
butt up in
baby.
the air.
Beautiful little baby.
Hi, she says, hi, Daddy.
Come here.
So I call her Scooter.
Come
Ooh,
on.
look at you, Scooter.
Scooter.
You are so cute.
I mean, yeah, she
She's giving me
just
little tiny
picks up her
kisses.
back end and
Oh, yeah.
and then
When
walks.
she climbs up the stairs, she walks up with the front legs.
Yeah.
That's
And
amazing.
this is Elliot.
Hi, Elliot.
And Elliot came
Hey,
from
baby.
Hades.
Promise.
Promise.
Love
Yeah, she
Missing front
she
leg.
had missing a front leg.
Yeah.
Whoops. Gunshot
Oh, God.
at close range. And this one was actually. Oh, you gotta get that out. You got a mat.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Animals are so able to acclimate.
Yeah.
Resilient.
It's
And,
just amazing. But this one kills me.
He was feral.
Yeah.
And so Melanie was having I think a hard time adopting him out because he was feral. But we took him, and he definitely not feral anymore. But yeah, we are very appreciative of Katie's for saving his life.
Let me just ask you this question. Are there any more doors to open?
Other than the dogs.
Oh, the dog's upstairs.
Well, let's go look.
So yeah.
Because I'm actually getting an emergency page from Aunt Wyatt on my messenger, and it's coming up on my screen telling me that they've got a small breed injured dog.
Oh no.
And he needs to know what to do. So he comes to my page and checks me. Aunt, I'll call you as soon as we get off the live here. So just hang tight for a minute.
Oh, hello again.
How are you? Once again, we are doing a PSA for how animals can live together.
In harmony.
We've got our dogs traded right now. Big dogs.
So we got horses, we got many horses, we got sheep, we got goats, we got pigs, we got dogs, we got pets. Woo!
She actually got shot. Yeah, she got shot in the eye.
Oh, hi.
She's just so excited though.
Everybody, this is the time everybody's getting ready to
Hey. Hello. We got three Dobermans tied on.
She is a, this one is deaf. This one is deaf, and she's blind in one eye.
Yeah.
And Layla is a shunt dog.
Oh my gosh.
And Macy.
Oh, what's going on with this one here?
This one is, whoa, Greg, can you grab this one real quick?
This is Cabo.
This is Cabo. She has cerebellar hypoplasia.
So she wheezes.
Well, her cerebellum wasn't formed, she knows where she wants to go, but her body doesn't cooperate.
I see that.
So,
Good job, Daddy.
So,
And another dog.
so yes, this is Artie. And Artie just wants to play with here. It's okay. It's okay.
Missing a line.
You sweetheart. And these guys
So excited.
are crated.
They're so excited.
These guys are crated so that everybody is a little bit more under control while the guests are in the house, because normally they have free range.
Come here, Macy. You're over here in the corner.
Good job, man. Those dogs are beautiful. Look at the size of him. He's like the size of a horse.
He's a baby.
Holy
This
baby.
one's a baby.
And what happened to the
He's
little,
only-
the little hound dog with the eye?
That's Hamilton. He was
Yeah, I heard about Hamilton.
he was kicked with steel-toed steel-toed boots as a puppy. When we took him, he had his eyeballs were always hanging out of his head.
Brittany, calm down. Hey.
And you are adorable. You are adorable.
Okay.
Come over and exercise the dogs. And some of our volunteers always feel comfortable working with the small dogs, and then we have volunteers working with the larger dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
And we call them when we have visitors, just because the big ones get excited. They're not going to really. I'm just afraid they're going to jump on the little ones.
Yeah, exactly. He's kissing his daddy.
So he was surrendered with a bite history to LMAS, and we took him, but he's never
Get him a biter.
been to anybody here.
I love that one. bear.
Oh, Brittany, she's a sweetheart. Yeah.
He's a jolly bear.
Jack Russell? This is Jack Russell?
Yeah, it's got Jack Russell in her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
know.
She's a regal jet.
Yeah.
She's a Beagle and Jack Russell.
Yeah.
I grew up, my parents had 3 Jack Russells when I was growing up.
Oh, yeah. So
Jack Russells are crazy. A lot of people don't know Jack Russells used to be hunting dogs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They used to be red in color until Jack Russell crossbred them to make them white with the red and brown spots so they wouldn't shoot their own dogs.
Wow. Yeah,
'Cause-
she'll jump. Yeah, she's a
Because
big jumper.
they would think it was a fox coming out of a hole, shoot their own dog, right? But
Hi, baby girl.
I've seen these things like running leap, grab birds out of the air and
yeah.
stuff. Crazy,
Well, Gracie
crazy.
tapped Jack Russell, and she was the greatest mole hunter ever.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
she is.
She pulled a groundhog out one day.
Oh, Lord.
And then she took off running
And
and
she
left
took off
Greg.
running, and then the groundhog ran at me, and I'm like, what are you supposed to do with this thing? It is like,
Yeah, so she does. She'll look. She'll listen to the ground.
Mhm.
And I think she can actually do it.
Oh yeah.
But
One time they brought a rabbit back. They had chased it down and wrung its neck, and they brought it back to us, and we were just like, "What are we supposed to do with this?"
well, we try real hard here. We don't let them chase the squirrels.
What I love is that we walk into this space and everybody gets really happy and really excited, and then everybody immediately
Kinda calms
calms
down.
down and goes right back to normal, which is amazing. And that's just a testimony to the socialization and the love.
Well,
Here.
this room is we're in the process of putting some dog beds and some couches in here. So that we can kind of enjoy this room a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Right now, it just
right
it was
now,
kind of
it houses our target
our
produce.
target produce.
That's
Look at that.
excellent.
Yeah, look at that.
And you go through that fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we fill up this refrigerator on Monday, and we're getting light today.
And today's
Yep.
Thursday.
You say y'all pick up what,
Tell
three
us about
times
the
a
party
week?
on Saturday, the birthday party for Ollie.
So we're having a birthday party on Saturday. We have a sanctuary tour at 10 a.m.
Excellent.
Noon, and at 2. And Julian's Kitchen is donating vegan sugar cookies and oatmeal raisin cookies for the guests.
Cool.
And so we're asking for adults and anyone 12 and under are always free.
Oh, cool.
And then if they're 13 or over, we're asking for a $20 donation to help feed the animals.
Absolutely.
And we'll trying to go see if I can get a birthday hat for Ollie. So
Yeah.
I think I can get one that fits over his horns.
Right.
Yeah.
Or just cut holes in it so the horns come out of the hat.
So to
Like-
close our live streams, and what a wonderful trip this has been, we've got to get Riot back to work,
we
and
got
I've got to go
bunnies.
rescue a dog.
Oh yes, we do took in
If you want to
bunnies.
see the
I
bunnies,
forgot.
real
Quick
quick.
peek at the
Yeah.
bunnies. Yes.
That's just so- Okay. Bye, babies. Bye, babies.
So they're actually getting.
They have one of the best rooms in the house.
I love the fact that they're just lying here in a row.
Uh-huh.
Three little bunnies all in a row.
Yeah, they
Rascally
came from Shelby.
rabbits.
They came from Shelby County.
God love you. And
Duck
they're coming
season.
up to the
Rabbit
gate
season.
immediately, of course, because every animal here is socialized
Oh my
to the
goodness.
extreme.
When I walk up, I never realized how smart bunnies are, but
Yeah.
like if I walk up, they immediately jump up at the gate.
Yeah.
Hey.
And we named
Like
these
dogs.
after volunteers. So this one's Amy, and then we have Kelly and Sandra.
So the next crazy ass dog that you get in here,
You
or
would
me-
name it Tara.
No, I want you to name it Riot.
Right, okay. All right.
You got Braveheart, you might as well have a Riot Heart.
That's
I love it. Becky, thank you so much.
Thank
Greg,
you.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you, guys.
are fabulous.
Absolutely.
The Prime Animal Sanctuary. Come on out Saturday for the party for Ollie. And of course, you can give online, or you can, just come out here and volunteer your time. It takes a tremendous amount of work to take care of 78 animals, and boy, they are doing an amazing job. Considering your entire house is turned into a nursery,
Yeah.
your barns are completely built out, and they've added on, and they still. And look at this. This is complete silence in a room with 6 or 7 dogs. Everybody's just relaxed. It just goes to show you every animal can live in peace, and we don't need to give up your dog because you're moving to a new apartment.
That's right.
Find a place that takes animals. You don't need to worry about giving up your cat because you got a dog. You can teach them to be together.
Mhm.
And that's what I love about you guys. Thank you.
And
Stop,
we will
stop buying
actually
animals
help.
as pets.
Yeah.
We'll help.
Yeah.
We
Or
would
stop-
love to help.
Stop buying animals as gifts.
Yeah,
This is a
that's
big
right.
thing.
Don't give animals as
Yeah.
gifts. Adopt, don't shop. And do not support this new pet store that is coming into Louisville.
I heard that.
With breeder, supposedly selective breeders, which translates to puppy mills.
Yeah.
They're opening up a store on Hirschborn Lane. Do not buy from a pet store
No.
that
no.
sells animals. Go to the shelters, go to Louisville Metro
Mhm.
Animal Services, go to Kentucky Humane Society, adopt from places like Pit Bulls of St. Francis and other places that have animals for adoption.
Yeah.
Please, please adopt.
While I'm sure that the tribe would gladly take those animals, it'd be nice if you didn't have to put them in those situations.
It would be nice if we could put you completely out of business.
Yes,
And
wouldn't that be nice?
We didn't need to have sanctuaries
Yeah,
for
yeah.
lost and
Yeah.
poor little animals. Look at these guys. Well, thank you guys for showing us around. We appreciate you, and happy birthday to Oliver. Come on out on Saturday and enjoy the fun, you guys, at the Tribe Animal Sanctuary. That was beautiful. Thank you so much.